Today's episode's probably going to be a marathon for me. One, because got a bunch of building to do, which starts with planting some super corn, the seeds we got on the last one. I'm actually really kind of excited about those. We'll have to make sure we save up a couple of points for living off the land. I mean, we need at least one. Maybe even 2 points to spend, which is... Well, no, we can straight up do that. Look at that. We could go all the way up. Wow, okay. Maybe we'll do that just for the laughs. Because I usually completely ignore farming in this game. But it's also going to be a marathon for me because my cats are hungry and in a mood, we'll say. No, actually, no, let's keep you for the time being. One thing I wanted to do as we start today, I think I forgot to take the rest of the stuff out of there. There you go. Perfect. Here, let's drop that guy off. I wanted to take a look at what random things we have, because I could have sworn... Yeah, see, we have a generator bank bundle. And I thought we had something else, and I can see clearly now that we most definitely do not. Dang. I was kind of thinking we might have had a box of, I don't know, like dart traps or blade traps or some sort of traps. And apparently the answer to that is... Well, it's not even a question, but the response to that is a resounding, no, you don't. Nice try, KIC. Nice try. So that begs the question of what can we make? I'm pretty sure we can not fizz on the electric lens. Ah, good grief. Don't whiz on the electric fence. If you don't know Ren and Stimpy, oh man, good stuff. So we can make some fence posts. That's just going to be some forged iron and electrical parts. And this guy, it might actually be... you're almost done. Well then here, let me give you 2 feathers to finish. That's kind of how I figured out how to use feathers, because we don't use them anymore. So we could do that if we wanted. If we wanted to do a blade trap, this is going to be steel. In addition to forged iron, electrical parts, mechanical parts. I don't know that we have a lot of oil. I mean, kind of what I'm doing right now is I'm literally real-time just going, okay, what are our options? We could do some steel. I mean, we've got a little bit of that. We could do like a solid 2 or 3 of those guys. And then pretty sure we should have dart traps because that's going to be something that comes up earlier on the list. The only problem with that is then you got to make the darts for it, and the darts come out of this guy, I believe. And it's just going to be a bunch of iron, and as you can see, we've kind of blown through a lot of the iron that we have. So I guess, here, we'll split that guy up, and we'll give you... I really just need to be using the coal, and I, for whatever reason, kind of refuse to. I don't know, whatever. Hey, look at that, we got a farm bundle, so that's going to give us a few more plots. That's kind of handy. So potato, aloe vera, and corn. You know what? Just for the laughs, because we've already spent so much time already. Let's go plant a few more things. Why not, right? I think I kind of want to use that spot, so that means we got to get rid of you. So sorry, table and desk. You got to go, my friends. You got to go. Oh, that was actually kind of handy because that little tiny chunk there of the rotten fetid stuff is exactly what we needed, as it so happens. Here, we'll just go ahead and plant these things in here. That's fine. I'm not going to overthink this. Just use the ones we got. Don't ask any questions. I know we do have some additional seeds handy. I'm not going to worry about it. And then, here, let's see. Let's put that in there. So that gives us 12. We can make one more. Gosh, we should probably do that, right? I mean, if we're going to plant crap, then we might as well do it now. So let's do another farm plot block. And then, I don't know what we'll plant. Maybe we'll... I think we have a chrysanthemum seed. There you go. Perfect. That'll be fine. We'll plant the chrysanthemum because that'll be useful. I guess looking at the rest of the stuff, I think what we'll probably go for is let's make ourselves like a blade trap or 2. We're not going to have a lot of parts to make all these things. But we can make a few things. So here, I'm just kind of grabbing... I don't even know what we need for all this stuff. I'm honestly just kind of grabbing a couple of random things. We don't have what we need for 2 of them. We have what we need for 1 of them. Oy vey. grab the rest of the oil. So here, we're going to make 2 blade traps. That's going to be sufficient for our purposes. I'm not going to overthink it beyond that. I mean, we could, but I don't necessarily want to overthink it beyond that. I do want some electric fences, so I guess we'll do... Did I put away? I did. Gosh. I put all the things back that I wasn't supposed to put back. Here, we're going to need some relays, I'm pretty sure. So let's do... Before I get lost in making a bunch of things, let's make 4 relays. That should be way more than what we need. And then if we do 4, that's a crisscross. That's a 2 pattern. We'll just do 4 for now. I'm okay with that. I mean, we could probably get away with a lot more than that. I mean, I know we could. But again, I'm trying not to overthink all this stuff for the time being. Let's go through our magazine boxes right quick just to see what we've got. So, journal, those ones we've already done. So scrapping for fun and bow hunters, and there's some more vehicles. That's good stuff at least. We'll take the vehicles. And then melee mods bundle 2. Oh, wiring. Missed that one in there. That's a good one. That's actually kind of useful. I'm pretty sure we have all these mods. I mean, do we have... I don't think we have any room on anything at this point. We could put a mod on there, but I never use... Well, I rarely use the hammer as a weapon, so there's no real rhyme or reason to do that. It's kind of a meaningless experiment to do that. Let's go put our last farm plot down. Should mention, by the way, I've already taken care of the leg. Sure, we'll just do it like that. We'll kind of make things sort of not match in any way, shape, or form, because that was actually supposed to go right there. My bad. Whatever. We'll be fine. Hey, look at that. There's some free all sorts of stuff that we needed. It's actually kind of convenient here. Drop all the things. I'll meet you over at the base now that we've done everything we need to do over here, I think. You know, on the one hand, it's kind of silly to come over here right now. On the other, we've got so much work to do. It's fine. I don't even know. Is this wood? It's metal. It's stone. Okay, perfect. Hello? How you doing? Leave me alone. Kind of busy here. Oh, man. We've got all sorts of crap to fix. I mean... Here, I'm just going to take this guy right now. Just, apparently, I'm going to suffer today and not know what I'm supposed to be using to do things. We kind of have to fill in all the holes that we left here. And when I say we, I mean Captain Explodey Boy who did that, because, I mean... We didn't ask for that. He just kind of decided of his own volition, like, I'm going to explode all over the place and destroy things. Great, thanks for that. We might need to go get more wood, which would be kind of annoying. But, I don't know, I mean, it'll be what it'll be, right? Like, I kind of want to fill that gap in, just because it annoys me that it's not filled in. There you go, that's going to be perfect. I'm not bothered going to make sure that these things, like, fit right, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of don't really care. That's not the point of this place. It's never been the point of this place. Nah, that one's fine. That, I mean, assuming that's not damaged, that's okay. Oh, wow, one of these guys was messed up, it looked like, or maybe that was the snow. That's the snow down there. I am slightly concerned about things exploding under the snow, but I don't know, whatever. We'll make it work, I think. Here, let's just slightly reinforce some of these things that we know we're going to have to build on. Because that's the thing, right? Is you're going to be building on top of this. You want to make sure that you've reinforced the frames underneath. So much better to have a hammer, by the way. It was really annoying having the stone axe. Gosh, that just takes forever. I mean, I did check before starting this episode just to see. We are not... Oh, gosh, I shouldn't repair that one, but that's fine. Nope. Can I get this guy right there? That's what I wanted. That's really annoying. Here, I'm going to repair that just because I don't want that hole in the wall yet. I did check to see if we can make a nail gun. We cannot, so it's just going to be what it's going to be. Hello? How you doing? Okay. Busy? If you don't mind. This has the makings of a wandering horde, doesn't it? Not much of one, though. Everyone just got one shot. Some of them... Oof. Some of them using basic attacks, some of them not. I wonder if they kind of split and went... Oh, hi. You got your arm up in the way, my bad. Yeah, they split and they went around the building. How you doing? Oh, you're the... that guy. That one guy, he just wanted to be difficult. Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, see, everyone else was cool. They were all like, nah, man, it's cool. You can one-shot me, I don't mind. That one dude, though, just refused. This had been the escape hatch, sort of, kind of emergency way to get back into the base, or out of the base, I suppose was also a possibility. It's totally the wrong tool, I know that. Damn, busy. So I guess I gotta rebuild all this stuff, too. Ugh, yuck. Okay. I mean, in part, I'm still just trying to take stock. Wow, that was at 6 health. Did you see that crap? That's just nuts. That barely survived. That should probably be destroyed. Just looking at that. Because that's garbage right there. I mean, that is like as close to actual garbage without being actual garbage as it gets, basically. There's no sturdiness to that whatsoever. That guy, too. I mean, I knew this when I was doing all of this, you know, constructionizing before. But now that we need something to be slightly sturdier and we know that we're going to get some ugly stuff, I kind of feel like it's worth it to spend a minute repairing some of that stuff. All right, all these things are good. I love that there's a wood texture on the bottom there. I don't know why that is. That's just kind of a weird artifact or something, I guess. I'm kind of lost on that one. I think I want to make a few more cobblestones while I'm thinking about it. That's why I grabbed all of this stuff. Here, we'll make another 200 of those. I already made 200 before I started the episode, so we'll just add a few more to that. I'm going to stick with this just because I know it works. And I'm not saying this is the best, that this is how you should build your base. You should know by now, if you've ever seen my show, I don't tell you how to play. I play how I play, you play how you play, and we can all enjoy together. That works for me. I think I'm going to have to leave that block up there. I don't really want to build up to it, so we'll just do like so, and we'll kind of work our way down, and we'll add a ramp so it'll all be fine, right? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, this is definitely not the quote-unquote best way to do things, which I honestly don't even care about. That's kind of meaningless to me. Like, I don't even know what that actually means. Best is subjective. There's no objective best. So, I don't know, whatever. It's just one of those things. It's like, I don't know, I guess there's maybe some social commentary in there, and that I don't really understand where we have arrived, that everything has to be the best. I mean, I don't know. It just seems boring to me, but... And tiring? Maybe tiring is really more than anything else. Seems exhausting to me, always having to have everything be the best. Besides, I'm doing a show, and the point of the show is to have some fun and have some crazy crap happen, because that's how I roll. And if I took the best route, this would be incredibly boring, but I do it for you. Just so you know, to be perfectly clear, I do it for you. I'm pointing right at you. I know you're not supposed to point to people, so I think they teach you to point like this when you're pointing at something and you don't want to be super obvious, so like kind of make a, like, you. That's why I do this stuff. Like, literally, that is why I do it. Hey. Busy. Oh, we should probably eat some food, too. Do we have any? Perfect. Just eat the blueberry pie. So, the wiring magazine and the generator, the engine, the wire tool, and maybe that's it. Oh, and some gasoline. Look at that. That is what came out of the generator bundle. So, we still... Oh gosh, 8 seconds. Come on now. Come on now. Like, seriously, I was just looking at that going, how in the world is that thing not healed already? Okay, 2, 1. I want to jump to reset it, but I'm not going to. Apparently going uphill slows down the healing. Okay, woof. Did you see that? How long it took to go away? That was crazy. How you doing down there, sir? I'm going to leave this guy right here just because we know it works up here just fine. Kind of trying to decide how I want to do all of this stuff overall. We have some options here. I think back to some of the different horde bases I've done, and one of my favorites involved, well, I mean, favorites from the standpoint of hilarious, but terrible to watch, was one that involved the zombies going up a big ramp and running up to me pretty much to a door like this with a pusher bot in front of it like this, and it would launch them over the edge over here into a big old pile of spinning blades. Great time. Everyone enjoyed it. That wasn't a zombie, at least. And it was good. It was a lot of fun. Do we have a storage box in here? I forget. This side. Perfect. So if we got a storage box here, I guess maybe what we should do... Oh gosh, all this stuff needs to be repaired, doesn't it? Oh man. It's just, there's a lot of work to be done. I mean, I really need to just spend a minute going through and doing all this stuff. Okay, I'll do that on my own. I think we want to upgrade these blocks probably, and we'll put our generator back here, and I'm going to make a point of upgrading these guys in the hopes that if we do end up in a scenario in which something explodes over here, the generator is going to be far enough away that we don't have to worry too much about it. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll put it right up here. I don't normally put them on top just because vultures and that sort of thing, but I don't think we're going to get spit at too much by vultures up here. So I think that'll actually be safe. And if it's not, we can always build some, I don't know, like some frames or something around it, right? We can just put some plates around it and that'd be totally fine. I'd be okay with that. Gosh, we really do need to go chop down trees. So we'll put that guy up there. We don't have the blade traps or the fences yet, so we can't really put that stuff in place. Is this functional? No, okay, it's not. So that kind of leaves us with the next step, which let's go ahead and let's just map out using some blocks right now, and maybe we'll change our shape to, I don't know, here, we'll just use the regular good old frames. I like these. These are a good look. Oh, you know what? Here, we do need to... I'm kind of curious. What happens if I upgrade that? Can you still fall into that? Yeah, interesting. Someone's going to get stuck in there, and I'm going to be annoyed. Okay, fine. Not a big deal. You know what? Here, let's just do this. Come on. That one. Copy the shape. There. There we go. So I'm going to be annoyed otherwise. Here, we'll use these regular frames. Thinking what we want to do is build up a little bit of a space like this, because I think what I might want to do is give the zombies a little bit of a runway to get up here. And then we're going to include a blade trap that's maybe... Wow, that dirt was really messed up. That's going to be somewhere like right in this area. I want it to go for legs. Now, it'd be better to go for heads, with the exception that you got to be kind of careful about your demolishers. So what we might do is include... I've got to think about this. I kind of want to put one more, like right here, in front of the door. I'm pretty sure we can do that without any problem. The only thing is... it's not going to work right there because that guy. So we would be doing something like this. And I'm not going to bother going all the way over, just because we know where that's going to be. That ends up blocking the doorway itself, which I don't really want to do. They're not 4 blocks high, I know that, and they're 3 blocks wide, I also know that. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to use this. I could put it here and let it just kind of be... I think if we put it... Nope, that's still not going to work either. I don't know. I guess I need to think about this one a little more, because if we're going to be getting demolishers. I don't really want to deal with them, but I also want to be able to repair this thing without too much trouble, which might mean installing a hatch right here because I can't repair through the bars. But we could install a hatch, like knock this guy down here and install a hatch right here that'll let us, or maybe even just right here, that'd give us access. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do. I guess let's go get some more materials right now and maybe go grab one of the blocks just so we can start seeing what things look like. So taking a look at our options for the fences, I'm thinking maybe we'll do something like this where we want it to be out of the way, or at least far enough away that the zombies don't really mess with it, because that is kind of a concern, right? We don't want them to blow things up. The only problem I run into is I never remember how far we can go with them. And if we go right there, we might miss zombies getting them. So let's go across like this. And I have no idea how far this is going to stretch because that's always the question, right? Now I know you can do some shenanigans here. Hi. Where you can kind of stretch things out. And you can, as long as you are standing where you want to connect and reach, as long as you're standing and can reach what you're trying to connect to, you're generally okay. At least that has been the case in the past. I think maybe we'll do it like that. And I'm just going to confirm that we can reach over here. Yep, no problem. So going up, that should get one shock for the zombies. And then I'd like to have a second one, so that's going to require setting up some blocks or something over here so we can basically float some posts. Like we could do something like this. We can put the post right there and we can lay it flat. And then if we put something over here, can I reach? I think that's the same height. Something along those lines, and then we can just kind of flatten them out. I think that would be all right, yeah. Maybe we'll do kind of add just one more, or not. I'm gonna say we'll add one more. You are the wrong tool. One more block underneath, just so. Can I not? No, that's just not going to work, is it? Because I cannot target the right thing. Okay. I'm just going to say that's probably reinforced then. I was looking to reinforce what this is floating on, but apparently that's unnecessary. This guy is floating, just like straight up floating. Is it because of the letters? I think that's why, right? The letters are considered a block. It's not even the right level, but it confirmed my guess. I couldn't remember if they were considered a block. I was pretty sure they were. Yeah, that's fine. Not worried about it. There, we'll bust you up. Hi, not that thing. There you go. And then that'll let us reinforce that. So these guys... Did I go out 4? I sure did. I mean, do we need to go out 4? I guess we do, huh? So if we were to lay this guy flat, and by flat I mean doing an advanced rotation. So, oh, I guess it doesn't go as flat as I want it to. Ugh. I mean, we can do that height, but we probably need to do it right there. I think that'll be fine. Maybe we'll just go back a block, because that's going to come across. I think that'll be an okay height. I don't know, maybe I should put a relay over there to double check. I mean, worst case scenario, we can go ahead and make a few more of these, so I'm not super concerned about it here. Let's just bolt these into place. I'm not going to overthink the one that's being supported by the weird post that's hanging out there. It's going to be fine. We'll upgrade these to stone in a minute. I just want to get these guys placed, and we'll call it good. So just to confirm, we're going to drag... where did the tool go? This guy. So you go over to here. Yeah, that's fine, because that's going to shock them like right here where I want them to be. I'm fine with that. I mean, we could stand to maybe put another one right up here where they're really in a vulnerable spot, but I'm okay with that. That's fine. So before we wrap things up, last thing I want to do is just kind of take a look at what our options are with this. If we can do something like that. I'm just a little concerned if we do something like that. Hi, can I don't know that it's really going to get anyone. I've always kind of liked the idea of having like a spot like this. I mean, here, if we might need to upgrade this now, because I'm going to start hanging some blocks off it. If we were to put something over here, like right, it's not quite the right height. I mean, obviously that's not the direction it would go, but we could do something like this. We need to go over one more block still. I don't know, maybe that's the thing to do, because that's going to chop heads. It's probably going to set off exploder guys, but I might be willing to take that risk. I just have to go run them around a minute first, or hope that the other thing slows them down long enough for it to work out okay. I don't know, I might be okay with that. I'm a little concerned about what the zombies might do if they think they can get up this way. Might have to reinforce some things just to make sure they know that this is not an easy way in. There we go. That basically solves the problem. I mean, there. Perfect. That makes them... that convinces them that it's not an easy way to get in. I think maybe we'll do that. We'll just experiment and see how many times I can blow things up, because honestly, I kind of don't really care. It just makes things much more entertaining if it goes sideways, so I'm okay with that. Catch you next one, and thanks for watching. Promise, we'll place these. See you later.